Hi, and welcome to another interview with one of our fantastic Northwest VA conference speakers. Today, we're joined by Gill Bishop of Cherryaid Marketing, and we need to kind of catch up sometime on where that Cherryaid marketing's come from, Gill, I think, maybe another time. But yeah, Jill's going to be here today to speak to us about her session that she's going to be running at the conference, which I think your session, Gill, is on the Friday afternoon, isn't it? So really excited for that, and must thank Gill for coming along and taking part. Gill is the only speaker this year that, so she's very unique. She's the only speaker this year that hadn't spoken before. And I only realised once we confirmed, I think Lucy Rennie, who was the final speaker that we confirmed, that everybody else had actually spoken before. So we need a big warm welcome when Gill comes to the front of the conference to speak, and lots of hugs, please, and lots of thank yous when she gets there. So I have posted quite a few times and spoken a few times, and on the videos, all the videos that will be released with our speakers, about why I feel that it's important for the conference this year to have the theme that it has, which is obviously hashtag future proof. So obviously, as I said, I've made it, no bones about the fact that last year I felt a big drop in client work, mainly because just projects finished. It was just the end of term with some things. But what I did notice is that it took me at least a good 6 to 7 months to actually recoup that income that we'd lost from projects finishing. And it really made me think, why and what had I not done to make sure that, I had the foundations in place and I had all things there that would enable me just to go out and find more clients, because it really isn't that easy. So I realised that other people were struggling and finding the same issues. So it was really important for us to have something around that, kind of future-proofing your business at the conference. And it isn't only VAs that have struggled with that over the last couple of years, obviously. Businesses in general, we've experienced the pandemic, we are already into a recession, we've got a cost of living crisis. So it's dead important that we actually put some foundations, processes and systems into place to make sure that we can future-proof our businesses and it can continue to grow and flourish. So that's my reasoning for having a future-proof theme at the conference in June this year. All of the speakers that I've contacted and we've had the pleasure of signing up this year have all got great things that they can give to people, which are tips, processes, systems, foundations, everything that will enable you to put some plans in place and make sure that whatever happens, then you've got something there that you can turn to say, right, well, this has dropped off or that's dropped off. Okay, well, I know that I can utilize this toolkit and I can use these skills that other people have shared with me. So leading on to Gill. So first of all, Gill, do you want to give us a little bit of information about you and your background and the business and the kind of people that you work for, or
Thanks,
with, rather?
So I'm Gill, my business is Cherryaid Marketing, and I'm a marketing strategist. So I help businesses organise their marketing, help them put a plan together so that when they come to do their marketing, it's consistent and they're reaching the right people, but it's in line with what they're trying to achieve in their business. So it's worthwhile and it takes that overwhelm away. And alongside doing the strategies and plans, I then walk alongside businesses and roll up my sleeves and do the actual marketing for them. So say, for example, they might want help with email marketing or their social media or creating a lead magnet, anything like that. I can roll my sleeves up and help them do it as well.
That's really great. And I think a lot of those things, especially things like lead magnets and having that strategy in place for something like that, because if you either go networking or you network online, or you've got products that you want to promote to people or specific services, because we spoke a lot of that at the conference in 2021 with having what products can you actually offer online for people that might not want to work one-to-one with you. So, but having something in place where you can generate something can be really tough and really daunting. I know that when I initially set up my website in lockdown, the new Joanne Hawkins website, actually having then a lead magnet to be able to promote something, it can be a bit of a minefield, can't it? And you think, well, which is the best site to do that on? Which is the best platform? How do we do it? How do I write it? How do I connect everything? So sometimes it is overwhelming, as you say.
Yeah.
So
And
if somebody like you
not,
that can do
yeah.
all of that and put that, or guide at least, that's a
Yeah.
massive benefit.
Yeah. And it's what I was going to say was, it's not just about where you're going to place it and the technical side of it. It's also looking at why are you doing that, and who is it you want on to download that lead magnet so they get on your list, so that you can then regularly email them. And what are you going to do with that information once you've got it?
Exactly, because it's not just that first capture, is it? It's once it is really a bit of a drip of, you've got to have, so everything that you do, starting from your content and actually making yourself visible to people, I would imagine then leads into, right, okay, now you've got their attention, how do you then actually capture them? And once you've captured them,
how do you build that relationship with them?
Yeah, but then what do you do with it once you've actually
Yeah.
got their information? What do
Yeah.
you actually do with it, and how do you put that marketing strategy in place? So is that the kind of things that from like A to Z you can support people with?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Oh, perfect. That sounds brilliant. So your session then for the conference is going to be talking about that, kind of probably having the toolkit and the templates and setting foundation for things. Can you give us a little bit more information on what kind of things those would be and what you normally do with clients?
Yeah, what I'd like your conference attendees to go away with is a checklist or a template that they can use time and time again. So again, future-proofing their marketing. But what it's going to do is it's going to help them get organised, help them think in advance, think about what sort of things they'll need, what sort of tools, whether there's images they need, and pull it together in sort of a timelined plan. So that they can then go away and action it and make sure that they're doing it consistently, so they're showing up in front of their target audience.
Yeah, the consistency, I think, is a big thing, isn't it? And I
Yeah.
I notice on your social posts, especially your branding is fantastic, and it really reflects the business, and it's fun, and it's not it's not too wordy. And they're the kind of things, is knowing who your target market is. What do they need to resonate with you and your business, but they need to resonate with the content as well.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know that there is going to be there's going to be loads of tips, and just being able to take away stuff to say, right, and I presume it will be interactive as well, and you'll get them to
Oh
really
yes,
have a look at
definitely.
that while you're actually doing that.
Yeah, definitely. It's almost like a mini workshop, if you like. So
Right.
I want people to be able to get so much use out of it and find it as valuable as possible, so that they know how to use it time and time again.
Yeah, and having you in the room to kind of guide them through and answer any questions is always beneficial, and that's the way we like our speakers to be. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. I am dead excited for it.
Yeah.
So we are well fast approaching the conference date now. There's really not that long. There's not that long to go. All the speakers have been announced. All the timings and everything's been announced. We've announced a new sponsor with Society of Virtual Assistants. Always open for other companies that want to sponsor as well. So if you know any Gill, or if anybody watching knows anybody that might be interested in getting in front of a room of VAs, and the speakers as well, obviously, because the speakers will be there for the majority, if not all, of the sessions. There's always opportunities for that, but the crucial for me are the speakers that are going to be in the room, and the amount of expertise and knowledge that they're going to be giving to our attendees. It's absolutely priceless to me, and I thank each and every one, especially you, Gill. Being your first one, I know you're going to be absolutely amazing, and we're going to.
I'm looking forward to all the hugs I'm going to get.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we're very huggy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're very huggy. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much, Gill. We will share all of your social profiles and keep promoting you and your business, and keep sharing everything that you do. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart for being one of our speakers at the Northwest VA Conference 2023. So we'll see you soon, and everybody have a lovely day.